And this
Okay.
is an introduction to UHV. Of course, the title is Role of Education in Holistic Development. So when I am presenting, I may not be able to see the screen. So let me know if there is any comment. I request you to stop and let me know the comment there. Okay. Is holistic development. And what is the role of education in holistic development? We'll be discussing in today's time which is given to me. The whole subject of UHV is very interesting, and really it takes a lot of time to cover all the aspects. But I thought I'll make it as short as possible and see that at least the introduction and the need of studying this UHV is accepted by one and all here. And whatever I'll be presenting before you, you take it as a proposal. I'm not imposing anything upon you. And you need not take it as some dictum or as rule. Whatever I say to you, you need not assume that whatever I speak to you is true also. Why means I want all of you to verify whatever we are discussing it. And if it is really acceptable to you, then only you can think about it. The whole thing is that you must be convinced with whatever I am presenting to you here in this session. So I just would like to start a dialogue with you, a dialogue between me and you. And finally, as you verify in your own right, it becomes an exploration for you students, and it becomes a dialogue within yourself. Now, what is the state of society today? What do you think is the state of society? What is the current situation? We can see many problems at all levels. Like we have many problems at all levels means what we have individually, you may be having some issues. At the family level, you may be having some issues. Society level, you may be having some issues. And in nature, all encompassing, also we may be having some issues. And we don't want to be troubled by all these problems, and we want to get rid of them. So we make some effort at each and every level, at individual level or family level, social level, at the level of nature, to get rid of all the problems. You must have seen some movements which are taken by few people to get rid of the problems. Okay. Now, let us examine the current situation. One problem I like to explore here is the communication and relationship between people. So how is the communication happening nowadays? Any one of the student can answer? How is the communication happening nowadays?
By talking or some.
Yeah, by talking, but what are you using to talk? What is the means of communication now? What is the most happening means of communication?
The cell phones, ma'am.
Social media, ma'am. Social media, ma'am.
Telephones are.
Yeah, ma'am.
I hope all of you are seeing my presentation. Is it visible to you? I'm getting doubt because you're not answering. So, are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then
Yes, ma'am.
fine.
Yeah.
So we use the technology, that mobile phone, and almost 80% of the population has landline or mobile phone. And because we are able to successfully communicate with each other, can we feel that technology is successful? Yes or no? Just simple yes or no you can give.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes,
Because
ma'am. In some situations,
because we are able to communicate with each other and we can talk. We can take this matter to anyone. Now we have seen, now I'm delivering my session through internet, online. Okay. Now communication has become easy. But the question is, how this communication and sense of relationship is going on. From the past to present, is it becoming better or worse? What is the answer from you?
Ma'am, I think worse, ma'am.
Worse, yes, very nice. So I really appreciate that you are following, and I really want you to reciprocate. Okay, right. So the relationships compared to earlier times, the communication is there, but the relationships are becoming worse. Okay. Now, let us take another example. So there was some problem few years back regarding the fair price of sugarcane. So the farmers have started a demand movement. They have started demanding fair price. So these 30 lakh farmers, 28 days, they were surrounded by police, and the movement was successful, and the price of the sugarcane got increased from 18 rupees quintal to 35 rupees to quintal. Okay, now, was the movement successful? Was the movement successful? Yes or no?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
The movement was successful, but at what cost you see? It was surrounded by police, so weapons were used, some expenditure was there, because 30,000 police have to be taken care of. The farmers were facing a lot of insecurity, and here you will see side effects. We have listed dowry. Can anyone think how this dowry is connected to this sugarcane? Any guess there? Any guess there? It is just a proposal. I just want you to explore this. Any guesswork?
Ma'am, the farmers have to get married their daughters, for that they need to give dowry.
Maybe in turn, you think otherwise also, because the price is increased. More dowry they are demanding. That is also one problem, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
madam.
Okay. So there is no exclusively technical or managerial solutions to underlying issues. For answers, we need to look at things holistically. So why, in spite of having good communication, why there is a downfall in the relationships? Why there are number of movements? So first we need to understand that this technology or management is only a means to achieve what is considered valuable. And what is considered valuable has to be decided by human being and not by the technology itself. Okay. So in the absence of common understanding of what is valuable for human beings and in all aspects of living, technology use is directionless. So if we have some holistic perspective, the problems which arise from this technology use can be avoided and the technology can be used for peaceful purposes and for useful purposes. Okay. And whenever we are using the technology, because I took this aspect as we are the technical, now you are entering the technical institute and this technology development stage. So the three symptoms which are visible, you see there pollution, resource depletion, and human-human conflict. So this is mainly reflecting in the society, in nature, because of the use of technology. Now, the current approach to the problem is clarity of all encompassing solutions about living with human conduct in every aspect of living, effort of all encompassing solution. So the solution is that we need to analyze in the light of all encompassing solution and effort for getting rid of the problem. All these 4 steps are necessary because whenever you are finding out a solution, you have to think about all the problems. You have to think about all the problems and get away with a solution which is very much acceptable to majority of the solution. In that way, what would be the order? Whether you have to go from 3 to 4 or 1 to 2 or 1 to 2 or again 3 to 4. What is the priority? And what are we doing today? Okay, so this is all we have to think about. And some things are continuous and some things are temporary when you want to achieve the results. So you have to have the clarity of all encompassing solutions, recognition of human target, program for living with human conduct, and you have to put effort for all encompassing solution, problem analysis in the light of all encompassing solutions. This is all the continuous process. It cannot, you have to take it daily, regularly, and you have also put some effort to get rid of the problem. This will come under temporary thing.